demonstrate an induction that's fairly commonly used, and this is a great induction. And we'll go through the induction first, and then we'll break down what parts of it meet the ABS formula. Right? Okay, great. So, Kaushik, how are you doing today? I want you to look at your hand right here. Just focus on the hand. Notice how the focus changes as the hand moves in and out. Concentrate on the lines. Notice how the lines vary in sharpness. Continue to focus on the hand as you take some deep breaths in and exhale out. And just allow your eyes to close down. And you'll notice that the hand begins to gently draw towards your face, as if your hand and your face were both magnetized, pulling and drawing closer and closer together. With each breath, pulling in, the head drawing toward the hand drawing toward the face, faster and faster with each breath. And when the hand actually comes in contact with the face, you'll go even deeper into this profound state of hypnosis and relaxation. That's right. Just imagining that magnetic force between the hand and the face drawing toward each other, allowing you to go even deeper, relaxing even more completely. And the hand begins to draw faster now, pulling in toward the face. That's right. Just allow yourself to experience even more completely this deep, relaxing state. That's right. Even more now. Even more. And when the hand finally touches the face, just allowing the body to relax even more completely, going 10 times deeper. And with each breath that you exhale, doubling the relaxation that you feel right now. And you may hear other noises around you. These are just the normal noises of everyday life that will not disturb or bother you in any way. As you focus only on the sound of my voice, as my voice takes you even deeper now, as the hand continues to draw toward the face. And as soon as the hand touches your face, 100 times deeper, just releasing completely into this wonderful state of relaxation. That's right. That's right. More of that. Drawing in even more completely now. As soon as the hand touches the face, 10 times deeper, completely letting go. And that's right, deep asleep, deep asleep. And each time I suggest sleep to you for the purpose of hypnosis, just allow yourself to go even deeper and quicker each and every time. And you'll find that you'll be able to experience these learnings even more completely than ever before, the subconscious mind recording everything that's going on. You'll become so good at these techniques because you're allowing your subconscious mind to take this information in completely into the subconscious, making all the right connections that you need, giving you access to those resources anytime that you need them, becoming a much better and competent hypnotist. In a moment, I'm going to count to 3. At the count of 3, and only on the count of 3, eyes open, wide awake, head clear, mind clear, sinuses clear, lungs clear, everything clear, alert and ready to continue with the lessons. And 1, going even deeper. That's right. 2, allowing all these suggestions to integrate more completely into the subconscious. And 3, eyes open, wide awake, feeling absolutely fantastic. You to feel good, don't you? Good. So that was the handshake interrupt induction. Just take your time, come back whenever you're ready. The handshake interrupt. So we got his attention, we got him sitting here. The bypass of the critical factor was when I went to shake his hand, okay, hold your hand up, is I interrupted it by grabbing his hand and said, focus here. Okay? That's a bypass of the critical factor because it's not what he expected. Okay? once I have him focusing on here, I've given his conscious mind something to pay attention to. But the whole time, his subconscious mind continues to listen to me. So as I give him instructions and he's focusing on here, it breaks down some of the resistance that might normally be there if I'm trying to do a standard induction. Right? So it gives his conscious mind, his analytical part of his mind, something to focus on and analyze. Analyze the lines on the hand, the change of focus as the hand moves in and out, right? And then I just had him close his eyes. That was also testing for compliance. Is he following my instructions? And then I continue on with my pattern. Once the hand is there and his eyes close down, when you start seeing this motion here, this kind of jerky motion, that's a subconscious response. That's an ideomotor response. If they're doing this, that is not subconscious. Okay? Subconscious is more slow, jerky motions. And you want to give them time to experience that. But once that starts to happen, he's already in hypnosis at that point in time. He's already in state. The rest of it just becomes a deepener. And I'll give pattern to the effect that each breath you take takes you deeper. The noises around you won't bother you, they'll just take you deeper. Everything, I start doing my standard boilerplate pattern to make everything in the environment a deepener. And then I'm giving the suggestion as well, as soon as it touches you, even 10 times deeper than you are right now. But by the time his eyes are closed and the hand's moving toward him, he is already in hypnosis. The rest of it is just becomes a deepener. Does that make sense? Okay. And it feels good too, right?
Absolutely.
Right, good. So that is called the handshake interrupt. The HMI, the Hypnosis Motivation Institute, teaches a variation of this. They don't do this part here, but what they'll do is they'll have the hand sitting on top of a surface, and they'll do some pattern where the client will imagine or visualize their hand getting lighter and moving toward the face, and then they'll do what's called an arm raise induction, where the hand just starts to raise up and move toward the face, and they'll say again, once the hand touches the face, you'll go even deeper. Well, once that hand starts to move, in this motion right there, the client is already in hypnosis at that point in time. And the rest of it, again, is just a deepener. Now, they'll use this as well to test for direct or indirect suggestibility. Okay, so briefly, what is direct versus indirect suggestibility? Well, direct suggestibility is, I can say your eyes are getting heavy, you're getting sleepy, you're going tired, you know, I'm talking directly to him and giving him direct suggestion on what to do. If he's more susceptible to direct communication, then he'll follow my instructions. Right? Indirect is, in a moment you may feel your eyes begin to get heavier. When you experience that, just let me know. That's a presupposition. That presupposes that his eyes are about to get heavy. And so if he's more in tune with indirect suggestion, then his subconscious mind will take in that inference and start following my instructions. So depends on your training, your school of thought, whether that's overly important or not. It can have value, for sure. If you are trying to, especially if you're working with a client that's just got a level of resistance about going into hypnosis, it can be helpful to know what communication style they're most comfortable with, either direct suggestion or indirect suggestion, so you can use that to your benefit to help guide them in more completely. But really, once they get into hypnosis, once you've done the deepener and they're in some level of somnambulism, we're all direct suggestible at that point in time. So you can use direct suggestion at that point. Okay? Thanks a lot.